Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on.
Help me! Help me!
Hi, I'm Saga. I've been Saga. This horse is throwing his head around a lot. Today, oh, Jesus, what am I fucking doing? Today, we're going to be talking about Day by Day, the channel that Day by Day takes years off of my life, simply by watching their videos. Before we even get started, I'm going to make a disclaimer that I ride horses. I have a wonderful horse, and he and I do the meter 10, hopefully the meter 20 by this time next year. So I've been riding for 7 years. I know what I'm fucking talking about. And I'm not talking Western. We do the jumpers, the show jumping, which is exactly what this kid is like kind of doing. I don't know if she's doing like hunters or something, but she's not doing well. And I'm going to start off by saying that this is not an insult to the child. If this was a hate speech about a fucking kid, I think you guys should anybody that's trying to gain clout off of a child is insane, which is why I'm talking about this mother, because this woman is insane. I genuinely, in my heart of hearts, deep down, believe that she's either criminally uneducated or very aware of what's going on and just doesn't care, because there's absolutely no way that she's anything else. With that said, we're going to be talking about, mostly her daughter. Okay. We're going to be calling her Sophie, and I'm way too lazy to fucking check if her name is Sophie or not. But Sophie is the younger sister. I know her older sister's name is Gabby. We have Sophie, we have Gabby, and their kids. Then we've got Laura and Sam. And can we talk about how Laura looks like a sack of potatoes? And I don't mean that in a mean way, but the way she smiles is so uncanny. Then I'm going to lose my mind. So let's train Sparky. He's at level 2 right now. He needs to be trained. First of all, we're gonna talk about Finn today. Like I said, seeing them ride is taking years off of my life. The worst part of this is the kid doesn't know, Sophie doesn't know she's doing anything wrong. But if you actually looked into this past base level, Finn is obviously lame. I don't know what he has, but he probably has laminitis. Shows physical signs of lameness. Sophie doesn't even notice. She's slamming down on his back over and over and over and over again, and it's not working. This kid is not learning anything, and instead of working on position and changing anything, you know what she does? I want to jump an oxer. No, you're gonna fall off. And if you don't, your horse with fucking Laminitis is an absolute saint for not just dropping you, because this horse does not want to go anywhere. This horse is begging for help. Free him. The worst part about this whole thing is that Finn fucking dies. Finn fucking dies of what's probably laminitis, and Laura, or whatever her name is trying to pretend that this fucking horse died by Lyme disease and there was nothing they could do. No, your daughter is slamming up and down on this horse's back like it's a pole. All of the horses that Sophie has gotten have become lame within 6 months to a year. If that doesn't say anything, then I don't know what the fuck I have to say that will make it say anything. Because, hello? That's one of the most obvious signs I've ever seen. Then we've got Gabby, and Gabby, in my opinion, can actually ride pretty okay. And I don't think she's great by any means, but the problem is Gabby probably had a different trainer than this fucking whack job that they're currently going to, named Brandon or something. Brandon over here is literally a Disney villain. Either he doesn't notice that this horse is lame, which means that he's severely underqualified and has no idea what he's doing, or he knows and won't tell them because he wants more money from the family. And in both ways, don't put yourself near a trainer like that. Don't. What the hell? Are you joking? Are you kidding me? The horse first 100% of the time. My trainer, if I fall off, my trainer runs to my horse, and I wouldn't have it any other way, because I can actually voice that there's something wrong with me. My horse can't. Your horse is the priority. But anyway, like I said, Finn fucking dies of what's probably laminitis, and they try to spin it as Lyme disease, which they were like, oh, there's nothing we can do. Lyme disease is incredibly curable in horses. I don't know what you're talking about. You're stupid. You're just dumb. If you genuinely believe that in your heart of hearts, you are just fucking stupid. Passes the 20% weight rule on Finn. They essentially work him to death. He dies. They're too embarrassed about the fact that they fucking killed a whole ass horse. So they're just like,
oh, he died of Lyme disease. He died of Lyme disease.
No, he didn't, Laura. And so they get her a horse named Lady, who seems to be this sort of saddlebred draft. And Lady, to their credit, is slightly larger. Not big enough, by any means. Lady's still pretty tiny, but, like, compared to Sophie, Lady's pretty tiny and doesn't have the capabilities to do the jumping that Sophie wants. Sophie can't really jump, she can't even canter, but if in the future, that horse they won't be able to pursue jumping with, because again, that's a saddlebred. You're looking, if you want a jumper, you're looking for Dutch Warmblood, Zandershire, Self-Rossé. Like, you're not looking for a fucking American saddlebred. So they get Lady, and everybody's saying, hey, this saddle doesn't fit Lady, because it's the same saddle that they used for Finn. So they're like, oh, no. This is a custom saddle. I know you guys can literally see that this saddle is way too thin for this horse, but you're just dumb, I guess. And if you look close enough at the fucking saddle, it's the same saddle they used on Finn. They were like, oh, we had Finn's saddle custom fitted for Lady. But if you look beyond surface level at this saddle, it's a CWD standard saddle. Standard jumper saddle. You can't customize a CWD. Hello? Like, you physically cannot customize a CWD in the ways that they've been saying you cannot do it. And another thing, that's the thing, if they cannot afford, and I have had people argue with me saying, oh, well, what if they can't afford it? Then don't get a horse. If you cannot afford a saddle, you cannot afford a horse. And that is just common knowledge, honestly. Like, if you cannot afford a horse, don't get one, because you are ruining that animal's life. So it ruins the quality of life for the horses, it ruins the quality of life for the child, who doesn't know why her best friends keep dying, is just bad all around, except for fucking Laura and Sam, who looks like Mr. Potato Head. I don't have much else to say, and I really don't like dragging out my content, because I am going to say what I have to say, and then I'm going to shut the hell up. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, and if you don't, I'll be sad. Every like on this video is a piglet that's taken away from DayByDay. Okay. Every like on this video is a piglet that's taken away from DayByDay.